So, Michelle, nice to meet you. You're the owner of On the Road Garage.
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet
you as well.
Thank you. So tell me a little bit about the shop. When did it open?
We opened right after COVID started. We actually closed on our 2 buildings in North Texas on February of 2020. This one didn't require a lot of renovation because it had been a body shop before. And so we were able to get it open pretty quickly. We opened in July of 2020. So we were very excited to get this going, and not only to be in collision repair, but to be training people to come into this industry. There's a real dearth of people that understand it, know about it.
You mentioned training. Talk to me about your apprentice program. I know that's one of the things that makes this shop stand out.
It is. I think that many other collision businesses have tried to solve the technician shortage issue. One shop or one company is just stealing from another to get good help, and that's not beneficial to anyone. So we wanted very intentionally to have training be as much a part of our work as collision repair. And the collision repair business is what gives us an opportunity to teach people.
So, Michelle, tell me how PPG has been a great business partner for you.
When we got this started, we were very intentional about wanting to be sustainable and environmentally sensitive in the work that we do. This is not an industry that's really known for that. And we did a lot to our building to try to achieve some of that. And we're working on a lot of electric vehicles. So those things are really important to us. PPG is known within the industry as being one of the best, absolutely the best. And they've been a phenomenally good partner to us in terms of helping us with understanding our business, making sure that what we're doing is not causing emissions or contributing to any environmental degradation.
Well, thank you. I think I'm going to go see Dave, your production guy now.
Okay, very good. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for being here.
Hey, so you're David, right?
I am. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You're the general manager of On the Road Garage.
Yes, sir. How can I help you today?
So you're a little different here, right? As far as lean production and all that kind of thing. You have a different methodology.
I would like to say it's probably a little bit more extreme than some. We found that it does zero good having tons of cars in a parking lot not being able to be worked on. So we really only capture what we're capable of. We truly measure capacity of the shop based on what's coming, what's going, what the technicians can handle. And a lot of that's determined from our front-end estimator out on the service drive as he's looking at the complexity of repairs.
And I'm sure advanced technology helps you be more efficient too. I mean, you've got an ADAS calibration center and your refinish system. Tell me about how advanced technology has made you more productive and efficient.
So the very beginning stages for advanced driver assistance systems is the pre-scan, right? So the pre-scan is done when the vehicle is dropped off before it comes back to my wash bay to get cleaned up for disassembly. The pre-scan gives us a clue on what's going on with the vehicle, the overall health. From that standpoint, the vehicle comes here for disassembly. So once he's been notified that the vehicle is ready for his inspection, he will come out, he'll take a look over all the safety components on the vehicle. He will then confirm with the blueprinter what advanced systems have been affected, what needs to be calibrated, what doesn't need to be calibrated, and what related operations need to be added onto the estimate to equate for what we're doing on the vehicle.
So Dave, it sounds like you have a lot of advanced technology here in high-tech tools. I hear your paint department's pretty high-tech too. You want to show it to me?
Absolutely, right this way.
So Dave, you were telling me over in the production area how PPG has helped you with advanced repair planning. Tell me how PPG is helping you in the paint department.
There's tons of tools that they have given us that has helped us. One is the camera that allows us to get a good shot of the current paint, what it looks like, because how the paint was manufactured may not be what the paint looks like when it comes into the shop. The camera itself gives us several different variants for us to take and choose from based off of the camera shot, not necessarily the color code on the vehicle, so that we have a very close comparison of what actual paint is. Another tool that they've given us is this Moonwalk. It eliminates a lot of waste, which is great for the environment because we don't have a lot of these toners being thrown away that have paint in it. On top of that, the connection between our estimating database and the computer itself allows the computer here to read our estimate to kind of give us an idea of how much paint we should be mixing.
And it's automated mixing. There's no mixing, so the painter can walk away and do other things, right?
Absolutely. Where that brings value to me in a production environment is it allows my painter to do what he's good at, which is spend time in the paint booth painting cars. Over the summer, we have an intern that comes in and he operates the Moonwalk for us. When he's not here, we have our apprentice who's learning to become a painter that does all the mixing for us. And he takes that camera shot and goes to the computer and mixes it based on what the camera shot's saying, and then gets feedback from Sergio.
Sergio, can I meet this guy?
Absolutely. Let me introduce you to Sergio.
So Sergio, I hear you're the head painter here at On the Road Garage.
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Tell me how the PPG Moonwalk automated paint mixing system has made your life easier.
Well, it sped it up for sure. It has made it so simple. I mean, this is new technology. The old technology is out. My kids can do this. It is very simple to operate, and it speeds my process up.
As I understand, it's so simple to use, you have an apprentice who's already taken to the system.
Oh yes, when he has to cut something in or whatever, you know, he'll come over here and everything's tagged to an arrow or whatever. I can be over there and he can do his thing. And it keeps a history, obviously, and I mean, it's very, very nice.
So David, earlier we were talking about production and how your shop is different and the production concept surrounding that. Talk to me a little bit more about how PPG has helped you with that.
It really started with PPG coming out and doing an assessment of our business and seeing the processes that we had in place, areas that we had for improvement. And I mean, it really snowballed from that portion on. We reached out to them because we wanted to become better, and PPG came and they really challenged us. They came out and they designated some parts areas. They came and got, you know, strapped on the knee pads. They put some yellow taping out there so that we could have designated spots for where our parts go, for where our equipment goes, for even where our trash cans go. Then it went to understanding the processes that we were doing, seeing us disassemble cars, then created us some value mapping. That really kind of laid out the foundation of where we were going as a company. And the really cool part about it was that PPG let us know that it could change. And when it does change, let them know, and they're going to be here as a partner to help modify that, the boards that we've created to go along with where the company's going.
So those visual maps really help you out.
Oh, absolutely. Having those visual maps allows us to have a conversation at those maps and talk about what did we not do correct, what did we do correct, and how can we improve the process.
Also, certifications. Tell me how PPG helped you with your certifications.
So, I mean, they were instrumental in that process. I mean, there was a designated lady that reached out to us. She actually mapped out all the body shops in the surrounding areas and let us know who would bring value to our business as far as adding what business into our shop. So instead of us investing dollars aimlessly into a certain program that would bring no value, having PPG set the tone with, hey, this is who has a need, allowed us to target the individuals that had a need, and also it allowed us to think about, is that the type of cars that were coming in? And take it a step further than that, they were able to do some analytics to let us know how many registered owners of a Toyota, how many registered owners of a Rivian there were in our specific area, so that it allowed us to target those OEM certifications.
It's interesting because I think people think of PPG as just a paint company, but it sounds like from start to finish in here, it's not just the paint department, they help you with your overall business.
PPG, it is one of the national leaders in paint, but it's so much more. I mean, having a partner that will come and get down on their hands and knees with you just to tape the yellow floor, I mean, that speaks volumes.
So David, I know PPG helps you on site. Is there any ongoing training opportunities outside the building that they help you with?
I mean, there's 3 programs that we've participated in. The Greenbelt training was instrumental, kind of ties in with the Lean Six Sigma process. Outside of the Greenbelt training, they have an outstanding estimatics class, you know, perfect for new individuals that are getting into the industry. And then take it a step further past that, they have an outstanding parts development program. You know, Rocky, I know my parts manager, she's been instrumental in helping with some photos and some of the processes that we do here, with assisting with PPG in that, and vice versa. They've assisted her growth and how she's become such a rock star in the parts department for me.
So David, I can't thank you enough for taking me through the shop, showing me how you're different, showing me the production floor, showing us your paint department, your calibration station. It sounds like you're doing all the right things.
You know, I really appreciate you taking the time to come see us here at On the Road Garage, coming through and seeing everything that we're doing here.
Thanks again.
Thank you.